Good morning. So I'm up playing a little franchise football, fictional franchise football. So I have finished rating for FFF, fictional franchise football, 1970, 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. I have to finish 76, 77, 78, 79 to wrap up the decade. Doing these all first by hand, and then I have to transfer them to the PC. But it's easier for me to work here with books and calculator than it is to sit in front of my. I don't have enough space to have everything out on the computer. And these are relative. So this will be released as the 1970s decade set for FFF. Relative, meaning all the teams you could literally play the greatest team of the 70s tournament. They're all relative to each other. The current 1972 set that is available for the game free on PDF currently is not relative. They are solely rated against each other for the 1972 season. But in future, everything in a decade will be relative, so you can play best of. Okay, so at least I've got now 6 seasons done. And I thought I would take a break, and I would also create the conversion charts to convert football time ratings to FFF, so I can also play my football time leagues, like Big Country Football, which I'm in the middle of I'm at week 2 of the 1951 season, and I wanted to get them rated because I've really been enjoying this. I played it the other day with the Canadian set, and I thought, I enjoy so much. It's just so much fun to drop the dice and just get a feel. So I went ahead and made conversion charts to rate football time grades for FFF, fictional franchise football. So week 2 games 1 through 3, 1-0 Grand Bay traveling to face 1-0 Central City. So Grand Bay comes in here with Benedict quarterback, Time the back, and their top receiver, Robeson. Morton is our place kicker. This team is a very solid team. They are a 7+3. And Unionville, well, that's not who they face. They face, Unionville's over here. They face Central City, who is not a great team, but they did win in their first week, I think, on a last-second turnover or something. Anyway, Sullivan, solid quarterback. Bowens, a second-year back who's solid, and Black is their top receiver. Ward, one of the best kickers in our league's history. We are at AJA Memorial Stadium in front of 37,000 people, and we're going to roll for the underdog first. And the underdog here will be the home team. He gets 5 dice. But we first roll to see if there's any injury or anything that would reduce their dice. No, they're going to dodge that bullet. So they're going to get to roll 5 dice, and Grand Bay's going to add 3 to this total due to their defense. So we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 plus 3, 21 for Central City. Grand Bay's going to get to roll 7 dice unless somebody is injured. No, nobody's injured. They're going to get to roll 7 dice. And they're going to add 3 to their score. So, let's see here. 10, 16, 22, 26, plus 3 is 29. Grand Bay will climb out to 2-0. So down here, Grand Bay will be 2-0. Central City will be 1-1 for week 3. All right, Unionville. So there you have it, folks. Grand Bay, who I predicted to be in the championship game, is now 2-0. All right. Next up is Unionville, who's one of the top offenses in the league. Unfortunately, their defense not good. They face the team I've predicted to be dead last. Middletown is bad. They're going to get 5 dice. And we're going to roll to see if there's an injury or anything here. Oh, there is not. Lucky them. 3, 4, 5. Okay, they're going to get 5 dice. So again, this team, Ragsdale is in his second year of quarterback. Hess, an 8-year vet at running back. Mike, one of the top receivers in our league's history. And place kicker Ulsa in his 12th year, very solid. And let's find out what they do. Again, they are the underdog here, so we're going to roll first for them. Holy cow, folks, they explode on Unionville's defense. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 24. 26 plus 5, 31 points for Middletown. Unionville's defense is a D, and now we can see what that D does for him. Holy cow, does Unionville have an injury? They do! Unionville on top of that's going to come in down a die. They have one of the best offenses in the league in A, but somebody's currently out injured. Probably their quarterback. They are going to have to rely on Everett, their 5-year veteran halfback, and Jackson, their 3-year receiver. They have an 11-year vet, Olga, one of our better kickers. So they are out hill, probably playing a backup quarterback. They are facing a bad defense. But Unionville's going to have to really kick butt here to overcome Middletown's hometown Jazz. Oh, not going to be good enough. 10, 15, 20, 2 and 3 is 25. Unionville's going to fall to 0. I can't believe it. That A offense is 0 and 2. Middletown, who's horrible, is 1 and 1 going into week 3. And there you have it, folks. This is why we play the games. This is why we roll the dice, because that's the joy of doing this, right? We're play to find out. Man, I love it. All right, here we go. We've got, again, game 3 of week 2. 0 and 1 Springfield, coached by Chuck Sanders, an 8-year veteran coach. He's got a 4-year vet at quarterback, Franklin, an 8-year vet at back, Pip, and Price is their top receiver, a 6-year man. They have a pretty good kicker in Clark. But they're facing the team I've got slated to win it all. The team I believe is going to win the first championship after the BCFL has been reduced to 6 teams. Duke Georgievic, who has been the oldest owner in the league as far as being attached to a team. He is also the coach now. Let's see here. He's got a 2-year rookie quarterback, Bellows, who was in the championship last year as a rookie quarterback, almost pulled out all stops and won it. They have a 7-year vet running back, Plum, and they have a top receiver, Porter, as a 5-year man. Belgrade, one of the top place kickers in our league's history. He led the league in field goals last year. This team features, though, Brooks, top defensive lineman, Lynn, top linebacker, and Rothberg, a top DB. This team is an A defense. They are brutally good. Okay, let's go ahead and roll. Springfield will be the underdog, so we're going to roll to see if Springfield has any injuries for this upcoming game. They do not. And they're going to get 6 dice, and we are going to roll for their score first. Springfield up against the mighty Coldell defense. And Coldell's -7, so I'm just going to take those out right now. 11, 14, 15, 16. Springfield's going to get 16 points. Very nice. And let's roll to see if Unionville suffers any injuries. They do not. They're going to get all 6 of their dice, and they're facing a defense that gives up a field goal extra. So we're going to have 10, let's see here, 10, 17, 21, 22, 23, 26. Coldell's going to get a cheap field goal late, and that's going to make Coldell continuing to be the team to beat in this league, 2-0. Springfield, who was 0-1, is going to topple to 0-2. All right, week 3. Let's go ahead and see who's up next. We've got week 3. Game 1 is 2-0 Grand Bay on a collision course with Coldell against 0-2 Springfield. Grand Bay. Here they are. There's just something fun about watching the ebb and flow of teams playing quickly. It's just great fun. So you don't get the ebb and flow of the game, but you get the ebb and flow of the weeks in the season very quickly. All right, so Springfield comes in here again with Franklin. Let's see if they have any injuries. They do not. Lucky them. They're going to get to roll all 6 dice. Springfield will be as they are 0-2 at home here, they will be the underdog. Oh my God, another brilliant day. 10, 21, 25. Grand Bay gives up 3. 20. What did I say? 25. So 10, 21, 25, 28 for Springfield. They may win this, folks. Grand Bay, do they have any injuries? They do not. So Grand Bay comes in here with 7 dice on the road, and they're 2-0. Let's see if they can keep up that winning streak. 10. Oh, no. 15, 19, 20. Springfield gives up 3. Oh, no. 23. Grand Bay's going to lose their first game of the year. on the road against Springfield, who just blew up at home. That is brilliant. Grand Bay will suffer their first loss. Remember, I have Grand Bay projected to face Coaldale in the championship. Unionville's on the road again, second week in a row, traveling to Central City. Central City's been playing above their heads. They're 1-1. They really aren't very good. And let's see if they're injured. No, they are not. So they're going to get their 5 dice. And they're playing against a really good Unionville Tufts offense. So they need to score all the points they can. Oh, no. 5. They're going to get another 5 from Unionville. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points. They're going to score a couple of touchdowns, but that won't be enough. Last week, Hill was out injured. Is he injured again this week? He is! Hill is still out, so they're going to lose another die. For 2 weeks in a row, I should make note of that. Hill injured. And man, that makes sense. Hill's still out. Their top quarterback. That's so cool. Still out. They're going to roll 7. They're going to get to add 3 to this. So a field goal. Central City's giving up a field goal. Oh, they're going to win easy. 10, 21, 23, 26, 27, 28. They're going to win 28-14 Unionville. So they literally, Unionville loses here on the road with their quarterback out. They manage against a better team, Central City, still with Hill out. They've adjusted, I guess. After 2 weeks without Hill, they've had to adjust their game plan. And they've had to rely on Everett, their 5-year vet at running back. And they're going to get this win, 28-14. They needed it. They are an A offense. Unionville should be threatening for the title this year with that A offense. And they finally, unfortunately, keep suffering. Their quarterback's been out for 2 weeks. All right, let's get on to the last game I'm going to do this morning. And that is going to be, again, the worst team in the league, Middletown, against Coaldale, who I've projected to be the champion. Middletown, though, comes in here 1-1 despite their poor team. And Coaldale, with that championship defense, is in charge. Middletown suffers an injury. So, oh no, Middletown's going to lose a die. They're going to be down to 4 dice for this game. So Middletown's going to have an injury. We're going to say it's Hess. We got to kind of pick somebody who would actually be a problem because Franklin stunk last year. So their top back's out injured. They're going to get just 4 dice and -7 from this. So that's 10, 15, 16, -7, 9 points for Middletown. They're forced to kick 3 field goals, folks. Coaldale at home with that championship defense suffers no injury. They're going to get 6 dice for this game. And a +5 of Middletown's defense. Again, Middletown is offense, defense, the worst team in the league. Oh yeah, this is butt kicking. 10, 21, 30, 5-9. Coaldale whoops up on Middletown. Coaldale will be 3-0. Grand Bay is, let's see here, Grand Bay 2. Grand Bay here is going to be 2-1. Springfield will be 1-2. Unionville finally gets off the snide. Central City 1-2. That's where they should be. Middletown 1-2. And Coaldale, who I've projected to win the championship with that A-rated defense, is 3-0. And this has been weeks 2 and 3 of my 1951 Big Country Football League. And I have made conversion charts so you can convert football time over to, or you could convert teams over to football time with that chart. I've also been able to complete this morning with my calculator and my books. I've been able to rate by hand 6 NFL 1970 seasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 up to 1975 are all rated. And again, they're relative, meaning you can literally run. You could say, could the 1970 Baltimore Colts beat the 1972 Pittsburgh Steelers? You could run a tournament to see who the best team of the 70s is. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.